Look, who've won the opening possession, walked inside in towards the full forward line, and an early opportunity here for Ian Barry Murphy, the captain of the side. They get this under away, and they've just crept inside that near upright. Pucker from Dylan Desmond. Of course, we saw him here in the senior semi-final for UCC last year. That ball walked over towards that far side. There was a hook inside there, but the ball is going in. It's gone in and over the bar. That for Shane Tarrant, as I mentioned at the top, 40 points to his championship credentials for 2020, and make that number 28 and Foley to knock it out over towards that far side. Over towards Daniel Goulding. Goulding with the shot. Two goals to his name. Say who've gone in on the breaking inside. They're walking inside in for a score. Inside there is Matthew Bradley. Towards the Blackrock end, Ian Barry Murphy breaking onto the ball. Is there a chance there for the captain to get his second score of the game? He came into the game with 2 points with Matthew Bradley off the left hand side. This wind is going to pick it up all the way. It's gone in and over the bar. Through the lines, Colin O'Callaghan. Here's John Cooper. Long shot, Cooper going all the way in over the bar. Won by Dan O'Donnell. He's got pace, he's got skill, he's got tenacity, he's got resilience, and he's got the score.
Kieran Sheehan, and he's out on the far side with it.
Here is Sheehan. 30 yards off from goal, off the left hand side. Wouldn't be a renowned hurling player. What a score from the Cork former footballer. So Tarrant already scoring a free in the 3rd minute to send Abhola into the lead. This is now to extend the margin back out to 3, and he has confirmed that, and Abhola go back out to 3-point lead. Grip of the Hurley, switch the play.
Mark Constantine.
Mark Constantine it is. Joe Cooper, in fact. Joe Cooper with the shot, turning around over the left shoulder. Hannessy from his own 65. Strong breeze, as was at the junior final. It's going to drop short. It's going all the way in. There's a wind, kept it. Right here, and a chance for Dan O'Donnell. Deneen now taking on this goal. Goes for the shot, Tom, and goes for the score. Again, Sean O'Connell has won that, and that's worked out well for Matthew Bradley. Breaks onto the breaking ball in towards the 13-metre line. Bradley looking to extend this lead out to 3. Murray sending this ball into the corner. Is there a chance of a score for Abhola? Would be a massive turnaround if they get it. They will do it. So this crossfield ball over towards the far side is going to work out for Paulie Toomey. Toomey with the shot, and Toomey, who already got a goal, took the short puck out, sent it long to the corner. Here is Kieran Sheehan, bobbled the ball, but he's trying to take on his man off the left hand side from the Carlton star from the teens. Taken by Niall Barry Murphy. Switch it to the far side. Can Abhola get one more score? Well, this could be one from the training park from Matthew Bradley, and they've done that.
Look, he's missed a penalty. He missed a pre from open play, or missed a shot from open play. So look,
pops the ball off to Sean Fury. Fury looking to try and get himself on the score sheet, and he does, and that is the score Abhola needed. Just to walk it over towards that far side. Goulding, is he over there? Well, he is, but he's forced outside to Hannessy, and Hannessy converts the points. Taking each other out. There's a bit of afters down there as well. We're going to keep an eye on the play. Play continues on. Is this Kieran Sheehan? Sheehan looking for the score. Sheehan's got the score. He's 65-metre line with the aid of a strong breeze into the Blackrock end. Goes splits those uprights. Maybe they're trying to go for goal themselves, or going in. Iron goal! Shot in!
Great save.
Saved! Great save by Dylan Desmond, and it's a chance for Ian Barry Murphy. Works the ball outside to Michael Dennehy. Dennehy just pops the ball over the top, and great score from Dennehy. On the stroke of the water break, and Hannessy converts that. He blazes it out in this game to try and keep that ball alive at all costs.
And Luke Casey's on the ball here again, Patrick.
2 goals to his name in this championship. Long ball going in. What a score from Luke Casey. Here's Dylan Desmond switching it over towards that far side. The ball's going to break down. Is there an opportunity for goal? Walked over towards Goulding. Goulding with a shot. Back to the net for Aero. And the first time in this game they take the lead. It's a big ask against a strong breeze from his own 65. Well, he's got the distance. Has he the accuracy? Has he what? Has he what? Well, here's Kevin Hannessy to retake the lead from an Aero point of view as they still seek the double. Space as the sun sets over the south side of the Lee here in Cork City. And a chance for Ian Barry Murphy. Is he going to take his man on? He is. He goes along by the byline. The captain from Abhola. Is he going to get a goal for Abhola? He is! Buried to the back of the net! Towards Darren McCarthy. There was a hook inside there. It's gone over towards that far side. Aero, they've got an opportunity to score themselves. The ball over the top towards Kieran Sheehan. Pops the ball outside. Out towards the substitute. Was a shot into the back of the net from deflection. Brian Cochran. Kieran Sheehan's inside there. He's fell to the floor. Pops the ball outside to Colin O'Callaghan, and Colin should convert this, and does. Roger still in there with an opportunity. O'Callaghan Tobble pulling on it. Here's Goulding. Great block though. And Aero still with a second opportunity. Hannessy, it might be with the shot.
Winning that puck out is going to be down in front of their own goal, I'd imagine.
So Shane Tarrant with the chance in the centre.
He doesn't like it.
Well, he goes all the way in and over the bar.
He's
going to pull off a famous win, and he's blown it. He's blown it inside the 2 minutes. One way or the other, it's all over. Ball back outside, out towards James O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll with the shot, looking for the opening score, and converts it. Minutes on the clock, and a chance for the village from Glamworth Harbour Rovers to convert that, and they have done so.
Jack Collin went out wide.
Quick puck out from Kieran Cronin out towards Jack Ryan. And the sea and blue goal are standing to the right of us because Bart O'Keefe, long ball into the full forward line. That one man full forward line breaks down as a chance for Glanworth to try and level up this game, and they have done that.
Bit over the bar.
Long ball played down by John Cashman, quickly run onto by Jason Hagerty, and Hagerty gets himself on the score sheet outside the 45 metre line with the aid of a very strong breeze playing into the Blackrock end in this opening half, and he converts us.
Happening on Sunday, but look, that's one of the difficult things when you have a father and a son combination on a selection committee.
Both side of the ground, short ball to Stephen Condon with the wind at his back, sending this ball in. That's a super score. It's not suiting, but a great pick up here from Jack Ryan, looking for his second score of the game, but puts it left and wide. Oh, they're not sure, they're gone for a post.
That might have went outside the post, to be honest, and now he has a turnover ball from a short puck out.
James O'Driscoll winning possession, chance to go over a shot, goal! Oh, Mark Hagerty sending it in the back of the net. 15 minutes playing with the breeze in this opening half, and Condon converts it. He's very clinical on load. There was a great hook in there on the full forward, pops the ball outside, out towards Declan O'Brien from Freeze. On the right hand side, over in that corner, chance for Stephen Condon to try and get a further score. Beautifully struck from the Harbour Rovers corner forward, evading 2, 3, 4 tacklers, popping the ball off inside for Peter Condon, and one Condon brother scores, and you can put that down to the second brother from Stephen Condon. And is he going to put this over the bar? It looked like Harbour Rovers had possession.
From the Lisgool forward line.
Beautifully played there by the Harbour Rovers men. Played it down to Stevie Condon, turning inside.
Decided to defend it and get to half time maybe on level scores, and hopefully they would win to bring him home in the second half.
Oh my God, this is a massive puck from Stephen Condon from his own 45. Oh. Playing the ball short down the line to Paul Cannon. He got 2 points in play last week against Clonakilty. Long ball in from a tight angle. It's a chance again for Harbour Rovers. Shane O'Riordan popped the ball out to Davy Pine, and Pine converts the score. And now, so a chance for Cashman to tack on another score from place ball for him. It's going in. The umpire is going to the flags, not the grace, the clearances, and Caelan O'Brien breaking onto this possession, shortens the grip of the hurley. Condon's under pressure though, and the ball squirted out. Jack Ryan, 1-on-1 with the keeper. Ryan with the shot, and Ryan buried it to the back of the net. Field. Here is Sean Finn popping the ball back outside to Stephen Dunn, and that's a great reply. A lot of shots in the arm here from the Harbour Rovers supporters, although Lisgool might win back of their own, and they have. Pass over towards that far side, and a chance for Cathal Hickey. Settles the feet, settles the stick, and sends the ball over the bar.
Scoring.
Long puck out here from Kieran Cronin. This is like a pinball machine. It's landed into the hands of John Cashman in the yellow helmet, wearing number 12 for Lisgool. The sea of blue and gold standing up once again to our right hand side.
It's the whole controversy about the penalties.
Condon with the shot, he might have to go for it. He doesn't, and he goes over the bar. But of course, with the aid of a strong breeze, he's going to play from right to left. It's going all the way in. It's going all the way in. It's gone in and over the bar, and gets a hand and scoops it over towards that far side. Cute play from the Lisgool captain to his centre back, Cathal Hickey, with a raking shot and a raking score.
Scoring
my God. And the ball's been turned over here. Short puck, it hasn't worked out well. A chance for Lisgool to tack on a further score. Is that the insurance score from the stick, playing it into the corner forward position? And Harbour Rovers need scores. Here's their talisman, Stephen Condon. 10 points this afternoon. Convert that, chalk that down.
Keep the ball in play and don't do anything silly.
Mark Hagerty looking for his second score from sideline cut. Oh my God. 2 minutes of regulation time before the additional time to be awarded. John Cronin setting a long ball in towards the keeper, all the way in and over the bar.
Bonds, they have done everything those two in the full forward line, and they have played a massive part.
3 minutes has been awarded by our Abhola official John Cashman, looking for his 6th point of the game under the auspices of the Cork County Board, and it's all over, and it's a famous day for the sea of blue and gold, the people of Lisgool, Lamlara and Ballincorrig, with a famous day.
And it was something that was noticeable last year. They were really good under pressure. They moved the ball through the lines well. Niall Cashman gave it out there to the corner forward, Mark O'Keefe. And Mark O'Keefe into the city end gets the opener. Clash ball. Erin's Own have it. Can they get an equalising score? That looks good. It is good. But Blackrock got around Ramsey. It was great work from Niall Cashman and the goalkeeper. And that's a really good pass by the aforementioned Cashman. Is it to be matched by a good score by Ty Deasy? Goes long. That's a brave and brilliant catch. Trying to get there is Daniel Meany. Meany. Good score. Plenty of options there. That's a little bit loose. But really well won by Alan O'Callaghan. And it's another score. He'll be frustrated to have missed that effort. Sam Guilfoyle has taken a bit of a knock. Should be okay. Shot coming in here from Robbie O'Flynn. Yeah. And it goes over.
Also,
as well.
He's under correct side at the moment for a fellow who strikes off his left.
DC. That's a really good catch. And a very good finish. Mark O'Keefe. Niall Cashman with the clearance, but only as far as Colm Coakley, who sticks it over. A case of Bambi on ice there for Robbie O'Flynn. The shot is that from Kieran Murphy from a very tight angle right in front of the shed.
That they needed more players to get on the scoreline, and they have two new players in Coakley and Murphy.
Mark O'Keefe, this is much better from Blackrock. And he finishes the move. Doesn't catch it right, but it might still work out. That's a really good touch. Looks to get his strike away and does. Michael O'Halloran, good score. What a catch that is from Robbie O'Flynn.
And a magnificent response from Erin's Own.
Has a little look up. Good catch by Alan O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan pops it forward. He was looking for Daniel Meany. Meany bearing in on goal. Meany! What a finish by Daniel Meany! He doesn't just get scores, Alan Connolly. He knows where to position himself to get the ball and cause problems for opposition. Speaking of causing problems, Robbie O'Flynn causing a lot of problems.
I said the Blackrock backs are changing intermittently on him.
It breaks kindly for O'Callaghan. Putting the pressure on him is James O'Carroll. That's really well gathered. Will it be really well finished by Cotter? Could have taken his point. That's O'Callaghan. O'Callaghan slots it over. O'Callaghan. That is a response. Murphy loses out to Cormac. It'll be some score if it goes over from Norberg. It goes all the way over. Brilliant stuff from fullback Gary Norberg. Guilfoyle. Good pass. And a good shot and a good point from Maurice O'Carroll. Murphy. That was a really good pass. Will it be met by a very good finish by Cathal Lenihan? Yes, it is. Excellent score from Cathal Lenihan. O'Flynn, great turn. Rolled his man very well. It's opening up for O'Flynn. He'll take it on. And he will get it. 2 in the first half, but has stuttered in the second. O'Farrell, his first impact. And what an impact it is. James O'Carroll at pace. Guilfoyle goes behind him. Might still be there for Erin's Own. It is. It's Murphy. It's another score. That's one. I think that's Robbie O'Flynn. Guilfoyle is beside him in space. O'Flynn goes himself and then gives it to Guilfoyle. What a goal from Sam Guilfoyle! I don't know if it's the winner, but it's looking good for Erin's Own. Connolly. Bowen saves! It's a 65, but that's not what they were looking for.
Kevin O'Keefe would have been a player that would have been coming in all the time.
That's a good strike from Connolly.
They possibly could have got to the county final, so their form is holding up excellently.
Connolly sticks it between the posts. 24 plays 20. Blackrock will settle for the point. Now he has it. Clever ball to Daniel Meany. And Meany makes it a 2-point game.
Line and Hoggy still is playing centre forward for the Glen, hasn't moved from there, so plenty of wide open spaces here for
So Brian Moylan spring it out over towards that far side. A chance for David Noonan from long range over in that right hand flank. going all the way in, and that is the opening score of the game. It looks like David Noonan over there from 2017. Turnbull looking to try and turn his man inside out. He might be taking too much over the ball at this stage. He's trying to play the ball out to a man in space. Finds Shane Kingston. Kingston in the poach, and Kingston levels the game inside the opening 4.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Owen Dolan taking that quickly, spraying it over to Owen Cadigan, switching into the centre. Mark Harrington, long range shot from the Douglas centre back. Long way in, and it's a long range score from Mark Harrington. And switches the play over towards that far side. That flick on there from Glenn Hurley probably wasn't required, and a chance for Mark Harrington to go for a long range shot, a free shot, an acre shot. He was in space.
He's available, but he had plenty of time, but he did well. He controlled it well.
Well, he's found Mark O'Connor in an acre space in the centre of the field, and Douglas, well, they're finding men in space from the puckouts. Long ball in by Stephen McDonald in towards the full forward line. Here is Horgan. Scored 255 in last year's championship, beaten by only Shane Kingston in championship 2020. He's got his 2021 account up and running. He didn't catch on to it. There's a 2-on-1 here. Shane Kingston looking to try and take on his man. He's beaten inside his man, going for a shot and goal. Great save here by Carl Hickey. Douglas. That's allowed Patrick Horgan to get in. There is a high Hurley advantage coming. Horgan shortens the grip of the Hurley, going all the way in. What a score! Turns it and plays it down to the top of the right. Hoggy dispossessed there over on that far side once again. Harrington playing a short hand pass ball. Brian Harrington looking for the 1-2. Back outside to Killian O'Donovan. Goes for the shot himself. Long ball, long range. Big score from the Douglas wing back. This time goes short. There's a 2-on-1 against the Glen here, and the ball's been turned over. Conor Doris has spilt, or not Conor, sorry, that was David Noonan, I should say, should spilt that ball, I should say, and Shane Kingston pouncing on it and get the Donald Cronin. Just got a hurling in it, but the Douglas men have done very well. Turnbull dummied the throw, held the ball in the hand, popped it outside to Mark O'Connor. Long ball in. This is going, well, he's going for the white flag, he is. Owen Cadigan was outside him, thought better, played it long inside, looking for David O'Mahony, trying to take on his man. O'Mahony controls himself, works the angle, got around Robert Downey, sold him the candy. And
There was a bit of a challenge. He went forward, and I think it was probably the right call.
the ball ricocheting off a man there. There's a Glenn helmet gone squaring in the air as Turnbull goes in with a shot, and Turnbull getting in with a score situation. If they go for the juggler, Alan Cadigan pops that ball outside perfectly for Owen Dolan. Goal opportunity for Douglas. He's in on goal. Oh, puts it right and wide. It was a golden opportunity for Douglas. As that ball worked out from Killian O'Donovan into the centre of the park to Owen Dolan. Finding Brian Turnbull, just didn't get the cleanest of picks on that occasion. Turnbull turning Adam Lynch on a sixpence though. No fouls as a referee. Puck in from Turnbull. What a score from Brian Turnbull.
Yeah.
Donald Maher's puck out on this occasion will be coming down with some ice, and it was so high. There's a breaking ball here. It's going to work out okay. There was a goal on there, but O'Mahony just going to get the score. Just gone inside that near upright. Alan Cadigan. Short ball in towards Owen Dolan. Cadigan free over on that far side, so there's a chance for a shot. Dolan pops it out to Cadigan. Off the left, acute angle, 25 yards out, right in front of that north stand. Looking to try and win the breaking ball, Arda Glen. And they have an opportunity here, possibly to do it. Ball's popped out, from one Horgan to the other. Luke Horgan to Patrick Horgan. And a picturesque store from Hoggy once again. Turn of speed, Kingston has, plays it down by the byline. Worked outside, here's a chance now for Brian Turnbull. Just couldn't get a hand to it. Into contact he goes, pops the ball outside to Brian Hartnett, the footballer, turned hurler in here for Douglas tonight. He tacks himself onto the score sheet. There was a chance to pop that ball inside. Well, it's a sharp shot inside there from Robert Downey in towards Brosnan. Brosnan going in on goal for a shot, and the opening goal of the game, and that's what the Glen needed. What a ball in from Robert Downey. Ball straight into a Douglas player. That's Brian Hartnett. Ball's worked outside. Shot going in from David O'Mahony, and O'Mahony's got the score after all that trouble. Off the Glen puck out. And the ball sprayed out over towards that far side to Mark Harrington. Owen Dolan with a long range shot. One of the Douglas stalwarts going a long way in. Long ball back into Douglas territory once again. Great catch inside there by Luke Horgan. Pops the ball off outside looking for Conor Doris, and Doris gets a score of his own. Does he go for it? Looks like he might. Patrick Horgan with the shot. Oh, just over the top of the
and cut out the ball to Hoggy. I think it'll shut out to Glen.
Free men all over. Owen Dolan played to Mark O'Connor over towards that far side to Alan Cadigan. This is a free working score from Douglas.
You know, every year they've been involved in it, so they'll be really disappointed with their performance tonight.
Ball landing in short, and it's just touched over there by Donald Maher, so that goes down as a point from
It's a good ball into the forward line. It's a really good take out in front. Colin Walsh lets one go, and Colin Walsh gets the score. Darren Brown got that one clear, spent a few years with the Cork Seniors a couple of years back. It's a shot from a long way out, and it's gone over.
He's free to start off tonight from.
O'Sullivan strikes that one well, and strikes it over. One of the famous Walsh brothers, 5-0. That would be some score if it was to go over. Blarney looking for their first. Well, here's Power again. That was a nice flick. He'll tell you he did it on purpose. Power looking for 2 in a row. And getting it, he's taken it out. So much of hurling is about these rucks now. Shane Barrett shows his quality. Kanturk trying to make an angle for a shot. Good pass. Is it a good shot? It is. Power taps it over.
Sometimes that happens when you have an extra defender inside there, and this is where they need to start playing the ball and working the ball out through the lines.
Coming forward is Coleman. He's got the ball under his spell. Lovely wrist. Declan Hannon goes for it. He's a busy man. He's also the vice principal in Christians, which is now a hurling school. Mark Coleman launches it long and puts it over. Who can sweep it up around the middle? It goes to red rather than white and green. Allowing it to beat him was Mulcahy. I nearly think it was on purpose. Blarney, can they make it 2 scores in a row? That looks like a very good effort from Keith Costello. It's a still and calm evening. O'Sullivan sends it sailing through the night sky and over the crossbar. O'Leary tries to get his pass away. Still with Blarney. Here's Mark Coleman. Coleman taps it over. Mark Coleman. The Irish Examiner. As Brian O'Sullivan puts it over. The way the country is changing. Anyway, we'll get back to that because that's a wider discussion. Is this going to be a wide or a point? It's
that's a good score from Aidan Walsh, yeah.
Does go around the pitch and go to where he's needed. Doesn't always just kind of hang around full back. Of course, this is his first proper season there. What a weaving run that is by Ryan Walsh. He's still going. Ryan Walsh, great pass. Finished beautifully. Colin Walsh finishes the run of Ryan Walsh. His quality is very, very obvious. That's a wonderful stick pass. Aidan Walsh taking off. Colin probing again. Aidan will take it on himself, and Aidan puts it over. They're cooking nicely now. The championship quarter, as they call it in Aussie rules, the third quarter. Mark Coleman gets a vital score. Blarney will go through the lines. Here's Mark O'Leary. O'Leary from a long way out. O'Leary lands a perfect score. Can Kanturk open them up? It's the goal scorer, Colin Walsh. Little jinx there from Brian O'Sullivan. He's done well scoring-wise from frees. And that's a good one from play. Murphy again with that crossfielder, but it's backwards this time, and they have secured the possession, and it's Mark Coleman. He's a man you'd want on the ball in this position. And that's why. Power has levelled it up. Great score by Paddy.
Cathal Lennon seemed to be pulled to the floor, but play continues on. And Ben Cunningham in possession, turning his marker inside, going for a shot and goal. Cunningham, and half stopped on the line, but it's trickled into the back of the net. And we should have to get that clarified in a moment, as the Bars looking to try and take on another attack. Owen Finn with a long ball going all the way in, and that's the Bars opening white flag underneath here in the south stand. Got the ball away, possession now with Billy Hennessy. Hennessy, where he's been taking hold of it, advantage coming here if this goes nowhere, but Conor Cahalan says no. Pace inside, great tackle inside here by James O'Carroll, but break inside. Owen Finn to pick up the crumbs. Looks like this is Kieran Murphy. It looks like him indeed, wearing number 18 instead of 10 as officially on the programme. Pops the ball outside to Brian Ramsey, and Ramsey converts that score. Lucky through the channels into Conor Dennehy now, was going to be half hooked for a second, and thought about second bite of the cherry, and Dennehy getting his opening score again.
And probably will be disappointed that he didn't finish the goal chance off his left.
Brian Hayes making a 30-yard run to win the possession of the puck out. Popped out to Sam Guilfoyle, looking to try and take on the defence. Guilfoyle just shortens the grip of the hurley. As 4 minutes of additional time being awarded here by Brian Connery. And now for Aaron's Own to try and get a score outside to Colm Coakley. Pops the ball outside to Robbie O'Flynn. O'Flynn looking for a shot, and O'Flynn gets the score. Callahan looked left, he never saw right. He got caught in the hop, and James O'Carroll is bringing it up towards the 20-metre line, and Aaron Zone's big opportunity plays it into Robbie O'Flynn, one-handed, back of the net. Robbie O'Flynn under pressure, he's going to try and hop catch. Is that 3 catches or 1? The play continues on. Here's the hero Murphy, Kieran Murphy to Conor Cahalane. There's men outside in the right. Pulls back, squirted back out to Hayes. So Conor Cahalane picking up on that one as Shea Bowen brings it outside the 20-metre line. Long raking ball, looking for the run of Robbie O'Flynn, being closely marshalled here by David Cahalane. Off the training ground move from Robbie O'Flynn. Brilliant back of the net goal.
Yeah, when they're Aaron Zone are right back in this game, Patrick, and we mentioned at half time, if Aaron Zone were to get back into the game, the Robbie O'Flynn would have to be played in the forwards. They started him inside in the full forward line in the second half.
Intercepted Hayes. Oh, great flick up there from the right boot of Hayes. Popped the ball outside towards his under 20 compatriot Jack Cahalane. Cahalane looking for the score for Robbie O'Flynn from the place ball. Oh dear God, hasn't been touched inside. Oh, it's going into the back of the net. Would you believe it? Has it been touched inside there? It might have been from Cian O'Callaghan, but one way or the other, it's in the back of the net, and it's a third green flag for Aaron Zone.
I think it got a touch from Cian O'Callaghan. There was a touch of the goal that JBM scored years ago against Galway. He got a flick on the ball, and what a turnaround we're seeing in this game now, Patrick, with a third Aaron Zone goal in the first 9 minutes of the second half.
Now the character of the Toker side is going to have to be shown here. Conor Dennehy walking inside the 45-metre line, and Dennehy, coolly composed, splits the post.
That's a great response from the bar.
Importance to stick. There's no advantage coming there. Referee has put down the hand fairly quickly within the 5 seconds. That works out short. It's going to work out okay though for Aaron Zone from the centre of the park. Already scoring 1-4 in this game. Already 3 of those points from place ball. You're going to put attack on another score there as well. Ramsey stepping up, cleanly struck in between those uprights. But game as Aaron Zone have plucked this ball out of the sky. Is there a goal opportunity? Robbie O'Flynn across the face of goal. Just what a save! What a save, Shane Hurley. Imagine that. The Bars led by 9 points at half time. He has done that. It's a level game for the first time. Bars have got back again. Ethan Toomey from the half back line. Long ball in towards Colin Bars. Caught it. First time. Turned on his right. Pops the ball outside. Ben Cunningham. Can he win the game for the Bars? Cunningham sends the ball in, and the Bars take the lead.
It was decision making. Lorden had won it well. He could have taken on the chance. He saw Ben Cunningham in a better position and put it straight into his hand. Great score by Cunningham.
Who can win this game? It's all about pressure, tense moments. Can you keep your composure? Ball popped up by Mossy O'Carroll. Walked down the line. Is there an opportunity of a score? Walked around the shoulder from Robbie O'Flynn. It's inside that near upright. What a score from Robbie O'Flynn. Walked it back. Mossy O'Carroll couldn't get a contract on the ball. Out towards Sean Kelly, back out towards Mossy O'Carroll. Is he the winner? Sends the ball, it's going a long way in. Shane Hurley's got a great hand inside there. Gets possession of the ball, he's under pressure inside. Oh dear, he pops the ball outside, out towards Billy Hennessy. Hennessy under pressure, bringing it outside the de-exclusion zone. The referee is a look at his watch. Play continues on. Barstow with opportunity. He calls a halt to the game. It ends up as a draw game in this Co-op Superstores Premier Senior Hurling Championship. Group C encounter. 1-16 the Bars, 3-10 Aaron Zone.
Getting it up and going across the field, and it's intercepted there, and Middleton danger here with Sam Quirk.
Centre forward, he's been backed by Tommy O'Connell.
Conor Lahan has scored 9 points when the sides met in the Senior Hurling League final back in August, and aren't they? It's Cormac Bosang, but he's got a runner inside him, and the shot eventually being taken over off. Second opportunity there for Conor Lahan, now just over 45 yards out. You were cut short there. Score for SARS in the Senior Hurling League final. He scored 7 points that afternoon, or that evening. It was a Friday night. Played by Jack O'Connor to pick out Sweeney, but the goalkeeper, to be fair, had come off his line very quickly, swallowed him up, and end result anyway. Patrick, in the course of the afternoon, that's that man Sam Quirk yet again. He has been on fire this afternoon, and that is Hurling Championship action. This is just one of the big courses this afternoon, because Senior A action all getting on. Who has Killian Murphy now at pace. That's Murphy on the 21. Murphy, the shot as he's kind of stumbling over, did very well.
Tipped out wide.
Okay, well, Alan Kennedy going long and reaping the rewards with James Sweeney winning that, bringing in Daniel Carney, and Carney and Kevin Crowley, and Daniel Carney now on it. SARS definitely managing to find their groove, and that's a fantastic effort by the mid in the Senior Hurling League final back in August. And of course, when the sides met in the championship last year, a quarterback role there at the moment, setting up Daniel Carney. Great ball in by him towards Sweeney. Sweeney being held up, eventually gets the shot. And it's back with the midfielder Paul Hockney from distance. He had that opening point there a little earlier. Has he, after getting a second? Carney yet again on it. His fingerprints have been on nearly every ball so far in the last 20 minutes, and that's a fantastic score. Bringing Sean O'Farrell into it, but it's after coming out there with Conor Lahan. Lahan about 21 yards out. Lahan into his corner forward, and it's into the back.
Off the foul.
And a great hand going up there by Jack O'Connor. We were mentioning he was a bit quiet there a few moments ago. He must have heard us, because he's after putting.
Game is really now starting to really spice up.
That's what you want from a corner forward. Mightn't have touched the ball, but then when he does.
That's exactly.
Trying, keep trying.
Okay, and anyway, it's Sam Quirk there that's dropping it in. That's an outrageous. Bringing in the corner forward down there. It's Myers. Eventually back with Myers, and the shot from Myers has gone.
Very competitive. The hurling levels are excellent from all the players. The fitness levels are excellent as well. The pitch, I would say,
And finding their way eventually out. Still Cian Darcy working his way. That's still Cian Darcy. He's got a runner inside him. It looks to be Daniel Hogan. Hogan has Jack O'Connor screaming for going on his own, and eventually the referee has called play back for a free. 1-10 to SARS, 1-7 to Middleton. 32 minutes elapsed. Myers' effort on this occasion has there a few moments ago. Killian Murphy helping out his defence. He's lost it though. Bosang was there perfectly positioned, getting the shot away.
They're going to have to stop conceding easy frees. That was a push in the back there when the player didn't even have the ball in possession. Like so, I mentioned earlier on.
The corner back doing very well there, Owen Maloney. It's SARS though, and there's another pull back on the Jersey referee, allowing play on, and eventually being set. Tommy O'Connell taking the free there, and all on his own there. Nobody alongside him was Sam Quirk, and Sam Quirk from 65 yards is after putting that one. Opting to go short. Looks to be Luke Hackett over there, bringing in Killian Murphy. That's Murphy. Shot from Murphy. Great save by the goal. Or should I say Luke Hackett, excuse me. Great play down there towards Myers, and Myers 21 yards out, and Myers from the right has popped Porky Wren. William Carney going long, and it's after bobbling up perfectly. A second goal of the afternoon. Gone in route one again, and it's bobbling up to another SARS man, to James Sweeney, the goal scorer. Sweeney! Killian Roach, but Quirk tenacious out, getting back on it a second chance, and eventually it's gone to Luke O'Farrell, scored that goal. Him dropping it in towards the 21 yard, picked up by James Sweeney, and Sweeney off his right. Has he got that one over? Yes. And again, the work ethic now being shown by the forwards down here from SARS as well too, and all of that ends up with Daniel Carney across the afternoon. Conor Lahan over the free from 45 yards. Great strike by Lahan, and that's a point field ball by him all the way across to pick out Daniel Hogan. Lovely little dummy by Hogan, and isn't that poetry in motion? Good hand gone up there by Middleton man. We'll check back on who the sub that came in there was in a few moments' time. Going across, eventually being broken down here, and it's Luke Hackett again. Hackett, a delightful chip. Oh!
And as well, I see Cian McCarthy on the line as well. So bringing the outside influence and adding that to fellas that know the club inside out and backwards. Certainly,
they lead Aaron's Own by 4 points with 6 minutes remaining. 2:19 to 1:18.
Well, we almost had a goal here. We have a goal.
He had a key moment in the game, but they'll go on to 2:14 now with 6 or 7 minutes to go. It's still decent shooting, so I think they'll still have a say in the championship. He's
been a star man for SARS this afternoon, from play and from free, and the referee again.
Yeah.
Keeley is standing over this free. Was a star man last year, I think, when the sides played. He scored 1-7, but green space in front of him. Still Carney, he's going to go himself from distance from just inside 60 yards, and Daniel Carney, the midfield afternoon. Here they come, they're relentless, they're machines. This is SARS, lovely pop pass to bring in Healy, the shot from him, great save by the goalkeeper.
That far side of the field, Still in possession now. It's worked outside. It's broken out to one of the Bright Rovers men. Have they got the opening score of the game? They have indeed. Shot here now for the Bright Rovers man, Charlie Hurley. This is turning. Is it turning inside that post? Yes! Short puck out. Reece Dunn in towards the centre to Charlie Hurley. Going a long way in. It's not going to reach the 6-yard box. It's inside the parallelogram. Pulled in. Our first time again goes inside. Walking through the lines now. Here come the Glen on the attack, looking for their second point of the game. And a man turning away, Owen O'Leary. As the Glen start to clear their lines, they're going route one here now because Reece Dunn has played this long. Inside, turned around, snap around the body. That's a sublime scene from going out of play. Looking to try and work a better scoreline. That's a great block inside there by the Glen Rovers man. But the ball's going to work out here to the full forward. Keane
An enjoyable game so far.
Chance here now for Owen O'Leary from that 65-metre flag, going a long way in, measured brilliantly by Ronan O'Riordan. And here comes the Glen with a classy pick here from Owen O'Leary, racing inside the 20-metre line, turns onto the right, and that's a sublime score from the who's already got 3 points in this game, looking for his 4th. And no doubting that from the Glen Rovers at the
moment, but it reflects how dominant he's been up to now.
Well, they found a free man here, and there's a man with a dainty pick up, Adam Hines. Hines with the shot, and Hines with the... And a chance here now for Adam Hines to take this one and bisects those posts. So it's a one-on-one situation inside. And it is Stephen Lynham, the goal scorer, shortens the grip of the hurley. That's a classy score. And play continues on over towards that far side. Shot going there from Adam Walsh. He's turning away with absolute delight. Lynham once again. Stephen breaking back inside, drops the ball, turns back inside, might go for a second shot and go across the fence. Goal! Outside out towards Ronan O'Connell. O'Connell being harried and hassled. That was a high tackle there on O'Connell as he throws away.
He's probably the pick of the midfielders from either team at the moment.
Oh, what a catch. Fielding catch there by Adam Walsh. Big man, big in stature, and that's a point to his name. Now here is Adam Walsh once again. Reduced the margin down to 6 moments ago. Can he reduce it once more down to 5? He can! It's down to 5 points. The Hurling Championship final, I should say, gets underway again. And let's see where this is going to go, because young Lynham is already out to the ball, and that is a very, very quick score.
Too exciting anyway. We'll have to take our chances if it is.
Reece Dunn. Picked pocket there by Owen O'Leary and stitches it over the bar.
Square. He's more than capable of getting a goal. But to be fair to the Glenbacks, that free has just gone over the bar there now. Very well taken by Adam Hayes.
Will be taking on the Bars and be live here at 8 o'clock on the Irish Examiner as Owen O'Leary looking for another score to tack on for himself. That's his 6th point today.
He won a fantastic ball on the deck, drove out with it and earned his free.
Ronan O'Connell, long ball, looking for Adam Walsh. He's got the shot, good save from the line. That's a high tackle. Play continues on though, because Barry was under pressure. And that's a sublime score from David Barry. Under all sorts of pressure inside there. To his midfield partner Reece Dunn, who's showing a clean pair of heels. Luke's man over towards that far side of the field. Over there, Kieran Maguire. Maguire with the shot, Maguire with the score. Rovers' point of view is Ronan O'Connell plays that short down the line, and Bright Rovers need a score. Have they got one through Josh Ahern? They have. That's a great score from underneath Charlie Hurley, who picked it up. Dummy the shot, still going, short in the grip. Stopped and just tipped over the bar. Unlucky there from Ronan O'Reilly. Shot still going, short in the grip. Stopped and just tipped over the bar. Unlucky there from Ronan O'Riordan, but all the same, a classy score from Charlie Hurley.
A nice burst of pace, and Charlie Hurley got, I think, the Glen's first point way back at the start of the game, and he's been just very lively again. Look, it's
instantly helping out with his defence. There's a 50-50 ball broken out. Owen O'Sullivan comes away with it and stitches it over the bar. But 2 highlights instantly helping out with his defence. There's a 50-50 ball broken out. Owen O'Sullivan comes away with it and stitches it over the bar. But 2 highlights. Beautiful conditions set here for this Premier 2 final. John Ahern winning the ruck ball in toward the full forward line, looking for the danger man. Jack Lee, he just dropped it at the second bite of the cherry, got it, trying to clear away. Advantage for the Kildoe corner forward, doesn't need it all. Goes all the way in and over the bar inside the opening minute. For the first time this evening, we'll see Paul Flynn from a puck out. Goes long down towards, looking for the captain, John Ahern. Gets his hand to it, caught it at the second bite of the cherry, evaded the tackle. Ahern going himself. It's a great score from John Ahern. Captain's leadership when needed, and calmness personified as well. Pops the ball outside to Colin Murphy. Got a point in that semi-final last day. With 3-on-2, could be a chance of a goal. He's going through with it. The man pushed the edge of the square. Ball's inside the parallelogram. Can Shandrum clear their lines? There's numbers there for Kilterog if they need it as well. Squirts on towards this near side. There's a chance now for the Castle Market Dungorney men. Here is that Cork star, Jack Lee, going across the outside of the 20-metre line there. And they really work very well. Good pressure by the Shandrum defence. Leahy still. He must personify. Turns back on the right. Pops the ball outside. Good tackle inside there though by Kieran O'Brien. Allows the Leahy pressure. The pressure not clearly pulled away. Dara Leahy. Long strike in the middle of the field, not far side. It's gone in over the bar. Dara Leahy. Don't go any man. Step up to this one as we reach the conclusion of the 6th minute of this Premier 2 final. What would you expect from a minor all-star from 2021, Jack Leahy, with the opening point from place ball of the game. Flick outside by Billy McGann, looking for Leahy, turns back on the left, blocked inside there by the Shandrum defender. That gives an opportunity to McGann, turns inside that far upright, inside the post. Great score from Billy McGann. Pucko from Paul Flynn over towards that far side, finds the captain, John Ahern. Dangerous ball now, it's landed into the hand of Jack Leahy, who's won the secondary ball. Jinx right, turns back outside. And that's a 3rd point for Jack Leahy. Shandrum looking to try and spray the ball over towards that far side through Stephen Minahan. There's Colin Quaid now, showing good pace. Quaid down that far sideline, the bowling man outside of the ground. There's Minahan in, plenty here inside. Off the ball, the post, just on the Shandrum are very much back in this game, and it's the number 10, Killian Quinn. Free in the 6th minute of this game. 10 yards closer to the target, so he has the distance, there's no doubt about that. Just needs to place the ball over the bar. And just about inside that near upright. And that's Leahy's 4th point of the game. So a chance now for Paul Flynn to start up another attack, looking for big man John Ahern, and again he gets it. Sending it along, looking for route 1, looking for Jack Leahy. Breaks outside, off the hand of Billy McGann. Here is Leahy. Under pressure, pops the ball to the loose man. McGann walking inside, or half hook inside, and McGann's got the score. And that's his 2nd point of the game. For the moment, all eyes concentrating on Kieran Murphy. Reduce the margin back down to 4 points. And that's Shandrum's opening white flag of the game, right at the water break. First opportunity from this set play. Looking to extend the margin out to 5 points, and does that indeed. 5th point of the game for Jack Leahy, 3rd from place ball. As the floodlights start to turn on here in Park Urin. Kieran Murphy strikes this one in between the posts. That's his 2nd point of the game, as is Shandrum's. 9 points played, 1-2. Jack Leahy to step up to this one as we enter the 20th minute of this opening half. And Leahy tacks on the score once again. Good chance for Kieran Murphy. Murphy with an opportunity to score, and he gets it from place ball. 25th minute in this game. Beautiful cut from Troy, but just finds the loose hand by Leahy. He didn't get it on the first bite of the cherry. He did get it on the second. Pops the ball outside to David Lynch, but Lynch got caught in possession. Ball's squirted up over the shoulder. Out goes Kieran Murphy. And that's Shandrum's 5th point from play in this opening half. Oh, what a catch from John Ahern from the puck out. Shortens the grip of the Hurley. Going a long way towards the edge of the square. The full back inside. He's being pulled, dragged, and walked outside. Been half blocked down, chance for goal! Colin Murphy, there was a coming around there, Owen Sweetum. Up the ball outside to Colin Murphy. He's gone into the back of the net. A good tackle there from Owen O'Mahony. Pressure on here. This could be a great score if it goes inside. Getting the 2nd time off the upright, this time from Killian Quinn. The full back is under pressure inside there, Patrick Daly. Cook over trying to clear the lines. Shane Morgan comes outside to Colin Murphy. Murphy clears the lines, looking for the captain. Two Shandrum getting each other's way, and that gives an opportunity for Billy McGann to get onto the breaking ball. Playing towards the centre, in towards the captain, John Ahern. Ahern looking to settle the things back down, and he does that once again. John Ahern plays it short, looking for Jack Leahy, but doing very well there as Rory Troy Heavy hit there by John O'Hearn. I think it's an opportunity for Stephen Minahan to play the ball inside the full forward line. Here's Owen O'Mahony now. He's got runners inside and he needs him. Might go for the score himself. Does Deshandrum set the forward and he gets it. Free taking on towards his near side. And again, Darrell Leahy winning it on this occasion. Had options inside, went outside. Switch ball from Billy McGann over towards that far side. Sees Jack Leahy in open space. He's got space to take a shot, and Leahy gets another score to his name. His 7th point of the game. Shortly towards Paul Murphy. Murphy under pressure. He's well to get away possession. Sean Gaining sees man over towards that far side in space. That's Cian Murphy now. Towards the 65 of Shandrum. Long ball in towards Owen Sweetnam. He got a point to his name against Kinsale. He's going to get himself on the score sheet, and he does. Sweetnam making his contribution towards as we start the minute of injury time. So a second opportunity now here for Paul Flynn to try and get play underway. John O'Hearn, well, the biggest man in the field, catches the ball once again. Looking for the opening score of the second half, and he gets it. Umpire is reaching for the flag. John O'Hearn. O'Hearn with his 3rd point from play in this final. Puck out to the centre of the park. Get inside to Sean Ryan. Jack Leahy playing out deep in the early stages of this second 30 minutes. Got on his bike down the right hand side. Has time, space, clean effort from Leahy. And that's a score from Jack Leahy's 8th point of the game. 4 from play for the Cork Minor All-Star. Martyr and Dungorney. Long balling. Looking for Owen Sweetnam. The ball just squirts through. Good play, worked it outside to the midfielder Owen O'Connor. O'Connor trying to work it short. Here's Rory Troy even, sorry. Ball towards the corner forward position. Ball worked inside. Good tasty skill by Robert Troy. Robert does get himself on the score sheet in the second half, and in this game for that matter as well. Shandrum going through on the attack once again. Here's Killian Quinn now. Walking over towards that fast, tasty touch back inside. Quinn walking in down by the 20-metre line. So an opportunity for goal going here. Shot going in! One another shot. Oh, heavy hit there by Darrell Leahy. Massive shoulder. Shot going in here from Owen O'Mahony. Could be a massive score if it goes all the way in. Just stop. Chance for goal! Jack Leahy now with his sideline ball from the centre of the field. He's side leading by 3 points. After being 10 points at one stage up in this second half. Good turn on a sixpence by John O'Hearn. Great score from the Kilta captain. His 4th point of this game. Leahy with an opportunity for his 9th point of the game now. And undoubtedly going all the way in. Great accuracy from the Kilta corner forward. Ace man for Shandrum, Cian Murphy. He's already scored 4 points in this game. 3 of those from place ball.
Nine.
Murphy seems to be limping away from the free, but he's got the score. Gone all the way in and over the bars. His 5th point of this final. Good cut from the Kilta captain. Owen Sweetnam was at the edge of the square. Didn't get a clean catch in this. Walked outside out towards Killian O'Callaghan. Great block there by the Shandrum defender, but not a good clearance by his compatriot. Chance for Billy McGann to get a score to extend the lead out to 5, and he does. Could reduce the margin back out to 4 points once again. Murphy. Distance going all the way in and over the bar into the back netting. Good consistency by Murphy. Clash the ash over that far side of the field, but Shandrum will come out the better on this occasion. Walking through the lines. It's Killian Quinn. Acting inside and towards Minahan. Minahan off the post. It's the 4th time in the edge of the square again. Back in the net. Cian Murphy it is. Coming to the concluding stages of this 3rd quarter. Jack Leahy, all the way in and over the bar. Jack Leahy from his own 45 in deep into the night sky here in Flower Lodge. Owen Sweeten was underneath on that occasion, walked outside to Killian O'Callaghan under pressure. The Kilda-Og wing forward, pops it down that far sideline. Shandrum dealt defensively very, very well there. The line's going to be cleared out by Rory Troy, but under pressure, John O'Hearn was being hassled over that sideline. Has he got the score? Oh, what a score from John O'Hearn. Brilliant. From the 45-metre line towards the centre of the park. Looking up towards that far side of the field. Jack Leahy now. Well, he's been dispossessed on this occasion, and that's given a chance for Shandrum to try and work the score if possible. Graham, triangle work there, and chance now for Rory Troy. He's going inside the 20-metre line. That's a great tackle there by Darragh Leahy. Not clear though, danger still there. What cuts into square? Goal! Level game there. Stephen Minahan with the goal. 5 goals for Shandrum tonight. They were 10 points clear with Kilda-Og, and now Shandrum have levelled the game, 120 to 5-8. There's the puck out down towards that far side of the field. Jack Leahy's broke onto the breaking balls, gone through one tackle. Leahy over score himself. Oh, a rasper skate at the top of the bar. Jack Leahy's 11th point of this game. Kilda-Og retake the lead once again, 120 to 5-8. Game now starting to turn on more. The afterburners being turned on. Here's John Murphy looking for these scores. He's level the game. He has! Level game, Johnny Murphy. Puck out to the far side, finding the captain, John O'Hearn. Long ball to the full forward line. Who's going to win this possession? It's the Cork Minor All-Star. He's turning on a sixpence Leahy. There's options inside, left and right. He might go for a goal himself, but he takes the point. And Jack Leahy, 2 points in quick succession for the Cork Minor All-Star. Yards out from goal. He has got distance though. We've seen it already in this game. Here on a calm Parky Rin into the Blackrock end it goes. Unerring this evening has Jack Leahy been from place balls. Another brilliant score from the Castlemartyr Dungorney ace. I'm sure he'll be going for the point here. Reduce it down to 1. And he does that and converts the score. The margin is 1 point. 123-26. Then 5-10-25. Really entertaining Premier 2 final. Another phase of play to come. This time won by Shandrum. Are we heading for at a time? Owen Murphy under pressure. Keeps it in from going out. Here's the danger man, Kieran Murphy. Back outside to Owen O'Mahony. O'Mahony going in by the 20-metre line. What's he going to do here? Is he being fouled? No, says the referee. Play continues inside the other pass. Owen Murphy puts it over the bar. Owen O'Mahony even. We're gone to a level game. 5-11, 26 points, plays 123. Play continues on. There's time for more action. John O'Hearn getting the big boot inside there to stop possession. Ruck for call. And the referee is calling a halt to this one. It's all over. So the game's going to a replay in the Premier 2 final, would you believe it? What an enthralling encounter.
It's a real battle in there, 2-on-2, brilliantly taken by Kieran Murphy. Murphy gets his pass away, Sam Guilfoyle. This will surely be the first point. A nonchalant swing over from Owen Murphy. Cormac Walsh, one of the youngsters in this team. That's a very tight angle shot from Robbie O'Flynn, but it's an excellent score. That's a really good take. Can he escape? Alex Quirk, I beg your pardon, it's Luke O'Farrell. O'Farrell turning and twisting, letting one go. Luke O'Farrell with a really good point. Has runners, might go himself, miscued his pass, but he was fouled on the way through. Advantage being played. They might need it. Ross O'Regan squeezes it over. Cormac Buzang, he's a real live wire. He's very fast. He's a hard runner. That's a fantastic catch. Robbie O'Flynn. He got a point earlier on, which was great. This one, even better. Saunderson with an excellent puck out. Lahan takes it. Lahan bobbing this way and that. Now he's a rep on the road. I bumped into him in Dungarvan a couple of weeks ago. Middleton trying to level things up here if they can, and they have. That's a really good score. As we said, the rucks will be so vital here. Sean Kelly Kelly heard the shout from the far side. Going for it is Kieran Murphy. Getting it is Kieran Murphy. Those forwards will battle all night. They'll win ball all night. Sam Guilfoyle. Good pass off the shoulder. O'Carroll. Morris this time. Skipping one in front and finding his man, turning as Luke O'Farrell. I think he'll just take the point. Wise decision. Cormac Walsh. Good ball into the corner. Really well taken by full forward Cormac Buzang. And he squeezes that one over. O'Farrell, if he gets time and gets space, he'll get a shot away. The question is, will he get a point? The answer is yes.
The steps O'Sheen rather than throwing it over the shoulder and taking a risk.
Another great puck out. Is it going to be another great point from Conor Lehane? Yes. Two talented young Cork hurlers who play for Cork. Sam Quirk from a long way out. Excellent. Running, only 18. Erin's own break Middleton's move down and get the possession back. Alan Moynihan, he's a long way up as well. Again, it breaks for Erin's own. Have they got the point? Yes, they have. And it's a really good point. Intercepted by Ross O'Regan, but he couldn't get it into his hands. Oh, that was wild. And that will produce a card. What's the colour? I imagine yellow. Kieran Murphy is being called over by Nathan Wall. Steve Cronin runs into a crowd. It falls the way of Quirk. Quirk tries to guide it over. That's a really hard one score. Has to go the hard way. Has to do it the hard way. Morris O'Carroll. Oh, what a fantastic piece of skill. You'd love to see him score a point here after losing it. Here's Owen Murphy. 13 points the last day out. He's already on 3 tonight. Erin's zone, which Owen Murphy will take. It's going to drop. Keeper does well. Outside towards O'Carroll. Can he get there? Yes, he can. O'Carroll, who's showing no signs of that injury. He cushions that one over. O'Farrell, a long way from goal, but he has time and he has space. Does he have another point to his name? The answer is yes. Ball breaks kindly for Erin's zone. Now it's O'Carroll. Lovely pass to Robbie O'Flynn, who eyes up the posts and sticks it over. He couldn't keep his what turned out to be a header on target. Here comes Cormac Walsh. Yet to score in this game, but he's played well from wing back. There wasn't much in it, that particular incident. It looked like he just kind of stood his ground. He did lean in with the shoulder. That one's gone over. Who's going to win the break here? It'll go the way of the Magpies. Collected by Buzang. And Middleton have a score. O'Leary Hayes. Taken well on the bounce. Cormac Walsh. Cormac Walsh, he's already got one tonight. And he's squeezed over a second. Really good score. That will be some score if it goes over from Aaron Mulcahy, and it has. Lehane zips it over.
To eke out a goal to equalise it.
Owen Murphy. Running onto it as the new man in, Brian Ramsey. Ramsey looking to make an instant impact, and he has.
A great ball out of defence by Cian O'Callaghan, straight into his hand as well.
Intercepted. Mark Collins. 2 in a row for Erin's zone. Bowen. He's been there. He's done that.
Well, that's a massive, massive score.
He's being held off it strongly there. Barry Murphy managed to sweep it only to O'Farrell. O'Farrell pops it off to a man in a better position. That man is Buzang. They'll settle for a point right now. Hitting that one is Ronan Toomey. And Toomey does get a point.
It's going to be back down to a two-point game.
Tapped over by Ramsey. Let's hope the remaining 2 quarterfinals this weekend are as exciting. Lehane. That is a wondrous effort from Lehane. 3 points the gap again. Erin's own not giving up. Robbie O'Flynn. Can he make it his? Robbie O'Flynn goes to ground. Was he fouled? Referee says no. Could that be the game?
And again, Tommy tonight. Midland have just eked it out at the very, very end.
I think something must have been said because he's brought it forward.
Yeah, I suppose when those 50-50 decisions go against you and you see that the opposition have a point scoring opportunity and the clock is ticking over the 65, over the allotted injury time, you know your goose is cooked for another 12 months.
Their wing back Niall Cashman delivering a great ball right across there towards looks to be Robbie Cotter, is it? Gone to ground, takes the return pass off the side from the sideline, dropping it over the crossbar, opening score of the afternoon. His marksmanship, that was statistic there from Ger beforehand, responsible for 50% of Douglas's scores. He's got his account open there here this afternoon. Great delivery by him in towards his corner forward. That's Robbie Cotter. Cotter trying to create a bit of space for himself, eventually getting the shot off, and that is a fantastic score.
Been a bit better, but he got the second one and turned it over and off his left hand, had a very good score.
Great puck out by Dolmar to Mark O'Connor, and Mark O'Connor from distance. Turnbull has a runner inside him. That runner is the midfielder Brian Hartnett. Scored a crucial couple of points for the footballers last week.
They would have looked at Douglas and they would have seen how they played, like, you know what I mean? So they would have been expecting this, I would imagine.
Alan Cadigan taking the pass from his centre back Mark Harrington. Alan Cadigan from about 50 yards, and
just break the ball down, and he knew the support would come in from behind him to the breaking ball, but poor clearance there, and good score from Mark O'Connor.
See if the score develops or something just to an advantage extends it. And if not, then they'll come.
Owen Dolan forced to go all the way back and bring Stephen Moyle into it. There's a Blackrock player now down on the ground. It's Niall Cashman. The shot coming in there from Killian O'Donovan takes a heavy hit into the back as well as he gets off the shot. Right, what can Blackrock do now at the other end? It's with their corner forward. That's Mark O'Keefe. And Mark O'Keefe from 40 yards pointed it right over the red spot, and that's poor sideline. It's out to Blackrock, and the shot eventually coming off. Is it we're tracking it? Yes, it is gone over. It's again, and it's brought it back to 6 points to Foshman. Oh, what a wonderful ball. The shot, is it a score? Yes, it is, and it's the huge ball. Alan Connolly trying to get under it, but it's Donegal Murphy winning the race there. No, it's Connolly, space opening up in front of him. He's got a man inside, he's going to go himself, and he's put it into the bottom corner of the net. Chance maybe here at the other end, being pulled back is Owen Dolan, and the free being awarded very quickly there by Cathal McAllister, but I'm sure that there'll be a huge reviewing of that bit of footage there.
There's trouble here, Colm.
Brian will be very disappointed, like that was senseless.
Shane Kingston like inside. It's Brian Turnbull who's after winning that one, and then Turnbull himself going from distance from the sideline. That's an outrageous effort against again. We were just talking about would they use the win, but they're going to use it with John Cashman instead, the nominal spare man, shall we call him. Shot coming off there from Robbie Cotter, and the point from Cotter. Yeah. Is it a very laboured approach, or is it because of the wind for Douglas as they're trying to work the ball up through the lines?
I think they have to work it up, Colm. They've no choice. And again, Mark Cole won a ball there out in front of us here in midfield, decided to go forward and solo with it and take it on. And
it's Turnbull that's onto it, scored that opening point of the second half from a similar angle just a few moments ago. He's going to try his look for the second occasion. That seems to be the sweet spot for him over there.
Yeah, and second half on both sides, and that was a fabulous score. Out in the north stand there.
It's a savage puck down by John Cashman. It's Connolly again. Connolly in the back of the net. Cotter collected the clearance.
Earlier column, like you fellas like John O'Sullivan and Stephen Murphy, they're not massive names or anything, but they do incredible work. 2 balls in a row one ball that Stephen gave in, and he won the last free. He's been around the scene now for a while, and
even though the wind behind him, a difficult out in front of us here inside his own half, he made beautiful connection with it, and great score.
Speaking of great scores, 2-11 to 9 points. The shot, he went for the goal. Has been deflected over. 2 points from roughly that side of the field so far this afternoon. Opting to bring in Alan Cadigan, and Cadigan getting the shot off, and Cadigan getting the score, and we're back to a 6-point game. The sending off of Brian Hartnett just before half time as well. Mark O'Keefe getting the shot away, and Mark O'Keefe extending the Blackrock lead out to 7 points. And it's been returned with interest by the likes of Niall Cashman on this occasion, and great to see your win by. He put in some shift in the first half, but he's been caught by Connolly. Back out with Cashman again. That's Niall Cashman scored the point a few moments ago. Great little ball by Cashman in as far as Michael O'Halloran, and Michael O'Halloran pushing it out now to an 8-point game. Trying to walk the angle again, and from 45 yards has eventually got off the shot and eventually puts it over. It was a good effort by
back in the full back line there. Colm went the way back to the full back line. I got a great block in.
I'll give it to Daniel Meany at the other end. It's Michael O'Halloran who's after getting the free there. Owen Dolan making way. Joseph Hart is the man that's on. We saw him warming up a few moments ago. Shane Kingston was trying to have a blaster there from the edge of the square, but Douglas still not giving up. Eventually Turnbull.
Fair play.
Fair play, as Shawnee said, not giving.
That 1+1+1 Cadigan's one, like, you know, they've taken the game to Blackrock, and if any of the two of them went in, we've got a real game in our hands.
Oh, perfectly placed ball, perfectly positioned corner forward. Spoke with Shane O'Keefe. O'Keefe from midfield. That's a shot from 60 plus yards, and Shane O'Keefe has driven that one. Has he driven it over the bar? The roar of approval there from the Blackrock fans is the answer.
As the puck out for the first time from Jack Barry of Castlelyons down in front of us here in the south stand. Great catch there by Shane O'Regan, the under 20 star from the 2020 panel. Pucks that ball in and gone in and over the bar. Beautiful afternoon here in Páirc Uí Chaoimh for the third quarter final of this Premier Senior Hurling Championship. Loose pass from John Cronin gives an opportunity here for Dean Brosnan. Turns back onto the right hand side. Brosnan with the shot and Brosnan with the opening score. Far side of the field. Long ball in towards the full forward line now. Hoggy's inside. He's got a hand at it. He's looking to try and turn the man inside. He's been harried. Hasselheld. A shot and buried to the back of the net. A typical Patrick Horgan. He knows where the man's going. That's Simon Kennefic over on that far side. He's got 2 points to his name in the first 3 games of the championship. He's looking to try and tack on a third in the 4th appearance, and he has done that. Kennefic and the Glen are up and running very well. Down towards the centre of the park. Dooling's over on that far side of the field. Played it back into the centre towards David Noonan. Noonan, long shot, going a long way in. Noonan going in, and Noonan's got the score.
That's a
Super score in the 2nd minute from Shane O'Regan from play. This is the first opportunity from place ball, and he's absolutely buried it outside the stadium between the 2 uprights. This afternoon, this time from a 65, small but closer. Not the cleanest of picks by the Lisgool man, but that doesn't deter the accuracy. Chance for the Cork captain to send this one in, and he converts the 65, and the Glen puck out over towards that far side of the field. Sees Brian Lawton winning possession, turning his marker at ease over that far side. An advantage coming here if it doesn't score. It's a busy weekend, jazzing all weekend in Cork City. It's been a busy weekend of Premier Senior Hurling action here on the Irish Examiner as Patrick Horgan.
What's actually keeping him McGilly in the game at this moment in time is the freeze, and you're right, Shawnee, they're earning him. But that was a needless free. I think it was David or Brian Moylan, one or the other. But that was a needless free.
And it gives a chance to Liam O'Shea to clear the lines. Sends it along towards the full forward line, looking for Shane O'Regan. O'Regan's got it. He's in on goal, Shane O'Regan, and buried to the back of the net. Typical corner forward score. And John Cronin getting buried with a ball there. Liam Collin walking the ball inside in towards David Noonan. And Noonan getting the score. That's the Glen now are really starting to fight here. Adam O'Donovan switching the play over towards that far side of the field to Dean Brosnan. Brosnan with the shot, and he's got his 2nd score. Heads inside there, Dooling and Spillane. Referee saying play on, but it's actually a head injury. Play continues on. Chance for Seamus Hardy from the centre of the park will be a massive score from the divisional point of view, and they've got it. It's a massive score on the margin. Liverpool are 2 up on Manchester United. That's the roar of
the day just turned sour.
That's the roar of Shawnee McGrath, but he might be roaring too long here because Brian Lawton has levelled up this game. Sending the East Cork side back down to Senior A Hurling Championship for 2022. Mike Kelly getting just a scoop on this ball, turned back inside to Mark McCarthy, walked inside to Seamus Hardy. There is space in front for the Eaters man. He shortens the grip of the Hurley and stitches it over the bar. Lawton just scoops the ball back outside, looking for the man outside, Mark McCarthy. McCarthy didn't get a cleanest of catches on it.
I wonder, is it having an impact on the whole ground?
And this free being taken here by Brian Moylan. Puck out from Jack Barry to the centre of the park. Sees the great hand of Seamus Hardy. Great touch inside. No catch, no look shot from Brian Lawton. Oh, skillful stuff from Brian Lawton.
Brian Lawton for the next 20 odd minutes, so up and down the field is going to add to it.
Looking to reduce the margin back down to a point, and Moylan, the wing back, does that indeed. 1-11 plays 1-10 after 9 minutes. Shane Hagerty. Long ball inside towards the full forward line. Good control, one-handed from Shane O'Regan over the left-hand shoulder. Far side, Dean Brosnan in the footrest with his teammate Luke Horgan. Horgan says, leave it to me, at an acute angle inside the 20-metre line. He's going for the flag umpire. Done very, very well. Here's Mike Kelly in the corner forward position, wearing the white sleeves off the right-hand side. And that's a big score now. In what I must say are quite strange circumstances. And a chance now for Brian Moylan to try and reduce the margin down to 1 point. So off the crossbar.
Point
That
game
ball's
with
gone over the bar.
14 on 14.
Premier Senior Hurling Championship. That's a poor pass from Michael Russell, and that allows an opportunity for Dean Brosnan. No foul, says the referee. Squirts the ball outside towards Conor Doris. Doris is a crucial man. Cullen Barry marshalling over that far sideline with Simon Kennefick. Kennefick, he's going for the big score. It's going all the way.
It's outrageous!
What a score from Simon Kennefick.
Brilliant score.
Turns back on the right hand side.
Oh.
That's a great block in there by Owen Downey.
Oh.
And now Shane O'Regan is in trouble here, one would suspect. Well, Sean McGrath called it. They need a runner. Moylan saw the man running outside. That's Kennefick.
Get over!
Oh! What a score from Simon Kennefick! Play continues on. 64 minutes on the clock. Long range shot going all the way in. It's going to land short. There's going to be time. Oh! There was going to be time. It's gone out for a 65. Would you?
And it's gone right into the far corner, but a great piece of play and a great shot being taken off. It looked like it had clipped off. Clean connection from Lahan, and Sam Quirk delivery in towards his corner forward, in towards Luke O'Farrell. Still O'Farrell opting to go backwards, and the shot eventually coming off, being waved wide by the goalkeeper, but the umpire disagrees with that viewpoint. The very electric start to the action here this afternoon. That's Pa White from a few moments ago. Great ball in by him towards Bosang, who did ever so well at the second time of action to get past Gary Norberg, and Bosang opening up now at speed. Shot from Bosang. Oh, what a strike by Bosang! Right past the goalkeeper and right into the bottom corner of the net. What a finish.
Fantastic finish from Cormac Buzang. Gary Norberg will be disappointed to have lost the ball probably out here by the sideline. And now John Brown was looking for a free, but Lyons, the referee, left it play, and I think correctly so. And Buzang didn't need a second bite of the cherry and finish with a plum.
And Sam Quirk now on the shot, and Sam Quirk from 60 yards has found the range and found the... It'll be a huge gut check now for the champions, Blackrock, finding themselves in arrears. Had that opening defeat, but we're back here at the other end, and there's a goal chance opening up. The shot eventually, it's in the back of the net. Wonderful strike. It's full forward. The full forward Shane O'Keefe, after getting it off. Well, we were wondering what sort of response would we get.
Yeah, it could be Mark O'Keefe actually. My mistake. But yeah, great response. Connolly.
O'Keefe sort of letting it kind of drop past and go into his hand. It was nothing but a goal.
You know, what it's going to be played out now for the full 60 minutes. There's no advantage in the elements.
It's definitely a case that goal has sparked something in Blackrock, and that's an incredible score coming from the wing back. I think it was Niall Cashman, who's gone route one in towards the corner, towards Robbie Cotter, I think. And the shot coming off the right. Has he found the range? Yes, he has.
Midland owned the first 5 minutes. Blackrock have owned the second 5 minutes, and there's only 10 minutes gone. It's a magnificent advertisement for hurling so far.
Right into the danger zone, but Middleton back in numbers. Wonderful solo run. That's a piece of class coming out there, and the shot coming off from the centre back from Tommy O'Connell.
Great score.
Well, that's an absolute corker. That's an absolutely fantastic score from O'Connell.
Send it back down the channel. Luckily for him, though, that there was Cormac Bosang was out around there, but he's lost the ball. Somehow Conor Lahan rides through one tackle, gets a shot, hugging the sideline, and he's gone in there. It's gone wide from distance. Has it got the legs? Yes, it has. But a wonderful dispossession though by him. Sean O'Leary Hayes trying to come out there off his left, and the shot from him, has it found the distance? Yes, it has.
Two breaking one way and two breaking the other way, and then their other two forwards, Luke Farrell and Cormac Buzang, are in on the edge of this.
Few minutes time, Mark.
He did, and he's a very, very good player. He's a quality player. He played a great season with the under-20s. They won the All-Ireland, and he's one of the players of the future. And I think it was either one of the Cashmans or maybe Cormac that he clashed in.
O'Farrell still battling away. That still manages to throw off the tackle and throw it over the cross. A few seconds anyway, as it all went a bit pear-shaped there, and eventually the shot coming off from Paul Hockney, and Hockney has judged it to perfection, but lost out. And here comes Blackrock again with Michael O'Halloran, and Michael O'Halloran from 45 yards, and that's a score. That's a score that Blackrock badly needed.
or a bit like that, sorry. I mean, after the water break, Middleton looked like they've all the spoils, but Blackrock are hanging in there and getting the vital scores at the right time.
That's Conor Lahan getting the shot off, and that I don't know if you picked it. It's Middleton who lead the county champions 112 to 1 goal and 10 points here.
Connor's having one of those days.
And that's what they're at again. Daniel Meany getting it out there. And the shot that's coming off from Meany. And the point for Meany from nearly halfway. It's spilling up. And it's all importantly still Blackrock, and the shot eventually, or Middleton, excuse me, and the shot eventually being taken off by Paul Hockney, the midfielder. That's been an impressive performance by Hockney.
Yeah, definitely, and a great ball across from Conor again. Here's Hockney on the attack. Oh, a bit of a drop shot.
Yeah, dropped it a bit short, and a goal chance opening up here for Middleton into the bottom corner of the net, struck by Luke O'Farrell. And the question is, what happened?
Well, there's a monumental amount of errors just after happening there. Hockney going back to the point, great play by Conor Lahan in the corner to recycle the ball to Hockney over the bar, and then Connolly in goals gave a short puck out straight to Paul Hockney, who struck it in.
A few moments ago, still the corner back, he's going to go back and bring in his corner forward Mark O'Keefe, who's gone right across the field towards John O'Sullivan, and O'Sullivan getting the shot off. That's an important score, Shawnee. Back here though with Middleton, Cormac Bosang, the goal scorer in the opening half, doing well to keep the ball in play there. Trying to open an angle for himself, hit and hope effort over his shoulder. Well, he's hit it, he hoped for a score, and he's delivered one.
I think the instruction should be to feed it in, because when you're buzzing inside, Bazang is buzzing now at the moment. He has his defender on the back foot.
It's Luke O'Farrell gone over his head. But Bosang again, he's looking ever so dangerous, holding off the defender, being pulled to the ground by the defender. Referee though waving play on. Bosang and the defender still wrapped up in knots down there, but we'll keep track with the action. Michael O'Halloran has got a runner outside him. It's Niall Cashman. Cashman, field opening up in front of him. That's the 21-yard line. Still Niall Cashman. Shimmies onto his left. Shot! Oh, what a goal! What a sensational strike into the bottom corner of the net by the wing-back. Absolutely incredible crossfield ball. Cashman taking it, and he's put it into the bottom corner.
Shawnee McGrath mentioned Kyle Hayes in the first half. Shawnee, how correct you are. Unbelievable goal from Blackrock. Niall Cashman certainly needed that inspirational score to get their team back into it, but Midland will be very disappointed. The Cormac Bugzan down here in the corner beforehand looked like Conor O'Brien had probably wrapped them up and tripped them and stuff like that. The decision has gone their way and has resulted in a goal on the far side of the field. Unbelievable stuff.
Gary Norberg, the full-back, is after making way. Alan O'Callaghan is on, and this incredible semi-final, well, it is just absolutely out of this world. That's Pa White, still Pa White, shot by White into the... Oh my God, what a goal! What a goal by... in the space of 60 seconds.
Yeah,
two incredible goals.
We mentioned him in the first half for his distribution. Pa was a minor in the 11th, so what is he, 28, 29. He was an exceptional minor. I always felt that he never kind of developed from what he was at underage. But what a finish, a great strike. Again, he likes his left.
Hockney, it's Tommy O'Connell that's clearing it down yet again. The man that's out there is Cormac Bossan. Wonderful ball into the middle. Is there a goal here? It's going to trickle into the net. It's Ross O'Regan. Absolutely incredible by the centre forward. I don't think that he actually got a clean connection on it. The goalkeeper, Gavin Connolly, had committed himself waiting for a blaster, and it's just gone into the back.
It's unbelievable. Like I mentioned beforehand about, you know, getting the breaks and getting a bit of luck. In fairness to Luke O'Farrell, he went for the juggler.
Of them and remain in the championship, the champions. It's Niall Cashman eventually getting the ball away in towards the full forward. And it's well, the man wearing number 24. That's Connolly, and smart play by Connolly just to keep the scoreboard ticking over.
There might be better opportunities for goals to come.
Good play by the experienced campaigner. It's Ross O'Regan getting it off at the other side. The shot from him from the sideline, has it crept inside the post? Yes. Wing forward Michael O'Halloran, and O'Halloran there from 45 yards, just off the crossbar, down as far as Kieran Cormac, playing it inside towards Connolly. Connolly, first time, across the face of the goal.
and there's 49 minutes gone, and there's hardly any. I think there's 4 points and frees in total. So there's 4:13 played, 4:13 score from play. Magnificent shooting from Midland today.
You can add an extra score onto that. It's Daniel Meany looking up there towards Cormac. Eventually finding its way towards John O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan the shot, and should he have got? So we probably will have 2-3 minutes of injury time. Tapped over there by Conor Lahan. Bodies back out onto the line. Alan Connolly standing over it. Looks to pop it straight over.
Young Mulcahy's only in the field a couple of seconds and he wins a free straight away. Out of pure, honest endeavour, in fairness. Not a whole pile of skill involved. He just put his body on the line, hung in there and won his free.
But look what's under him. There's very little. But somehow John O'Sullivan's after winning that despite about 3 Middleton players around him. The shot from him, and it's whizzed over the crossbar.
Club, very proud club, and they're not giving up. Even though in the tackle they're still 2-on-1, they're still battling hard. But yeah, every player has them by. You just have to keep trying and keep going to the well again.
What about this lad today?
But like just
can't legislate for that.
You know, this is just.
And the ball that goes in, obviously you expect it to be finished and scored, but the delivery inside was excellent.
That was a wonderful hand up there by Cormac Walsh, but it's broken down on the far side of the field. The midfielders after getting it into the bottom corner. John O'Sullivan.
For somebody to get a flick onto the back of the net.
Big Kieran Cormac is in around the edge of the square as well too, as he overcooked it on this occasion. Too much in it, put it over, and I'd say we don't have much left here.
No, not much. I just noted Ben going right up to the goalkeeper Brian Saunderson when that free was being taken with the instruction of where to put the puck out. It's obviously what he told him, go long.
And he's after doing just that wonderful skill there. Conor Lahan.
In the round robin stages, Myers for the first time this afternoon sending this one in, and Myers stitching this one all the way in and over the bar. Pops the ball outside in towards Killian Murphy. He's got a point in this championship. He sees a man, the speedster, outside him, Jack O'Connor, showing clean pair of heels, and that's 2 quick points from the Glenmoyers point of view. Gets onto position and pops it back outside to Adam Lynch, half blocked down there on that occasion. Hogan kept it in from going out. A chance for James Sweeney. Sees a man in space. That's Jack O'Connor. He's not going to miss him there. Again, in here with an actual shot, chance here of a shot. Adam O'Donovan in possession. Pops the ball outside, out towards Brosnan, and Brosnan getting himself on the score sheet this afternoon. O'Connor under pressure, just pops the ball over the top. Great flick away by the Sarsfield Forest, been missed there by the Glen defence. A goal opportunity here. What a save by Cathal Hickey.
He's gone in, named the centre forward, but is picking up. He's gone into the corner forward position and he's been picked up by Daniel Kearney.
Sweeney pocketed there, but the Glen man, and that's a score from Cian Darcy. And here's Robert Downey from the 45 from the shot puck out from Hickey. Long ball, switch play, far side. It goes, and here's the break now, and this is what again needed. Hoggy's going through. 1, 2, 3 step shot. Great save inside there by Alan Kennedy. Down to 2 points. First time Hoggy with a shot from a place ball, and he absolutely buries it over the bar. Walked out towards his near side. Here's Jack O'Connor now looking to try and burn the man for pace. He's medium well though, in fairness, is David Dooling, but O'Connor's burnt him now inside. Shot and goal! Oh, it's gone over the top of the cross. Inside there by Luke Horgan. Long ball inside towards namesake Patrick Horgan. Turns him on a sixpence. Kennedy's burnt. And Horgan with the shot. A typical Patrick Horgan score as Brosnan sees Hoggy inside in his own. Hoggy's going to go V-line for goal. Turns back inside. Hoggy with the shot off the arse of one of the Sarsmen. Great block there by Craig Leahy. Brilliant stuff as Kevin Crowley breaks out the possession with a poor pass by Crowley. Finds Simon Kennefick and pounces on. Seeking his 4th point of this game, and it's creepy inside that near upright. Right inside and wide as the keeper takes this one quickly down towards this near sideline. Jack O'Connor, he loves these situations 1-on-1, and he's going to burn Brian Moylan for pace, and Jack O'Connor with real slick accuracy going all the way in, and what a score in there from Jack O'Connor. And intensity and tempo at a high knot here in Porky Queeve. Ball walked over to the corner and Patrick Horgan saw the flight of it. Now Kennefick was loose for a second inside. Horgan just turned the wrists inside and the umpire goes for the flag. Under pressure, Brosnan clashing the ash in the centre of the field to Kevin Crowley. Walked it short. Sweeney and Darcy working through the lines off the left peg. There's an advantage coming. The referee says that doesn't matter, it's gone over the bar. Myers, as we've entered injury time, looking to try and take the lead for Sars, and he's put it all the way over the red spot. and not on the ground as long ball in towards Simon Kennefick, just flicked away from him, and Hoggy's got possession. Hoggy's gone in through, he's passing Carney side, stands up, shot, goal! A typical Patrick Horgan goal, unsighting the keeper and buries it to the back of the net.
Well, Willie Carney had dropped his hurley, and I think Patrick noticed within a millisecond that it was down, so it was a case of just throwing it up and let rip.
Yeah.
Typical Shiny McGrath answer here on the Irish Examiner as Aaron Myers reduces the margin. Play over towards that far side, over towards the onrushing Myers. He's got 10 points in play in this championship. He's looking for his first this afternoon. That's brilliant, absolutely brilliant from the South Hills.
I think James Sweeney has also come back out to the half forward line. He's in centre forward now, marking Robert Downey.
Chance here for Luke Hackett. And the umpire goes to the flag. Porky Queeve and a chance to the Glen to burn up the field once again over that far side through Dean Brosnan. Shortens the grip of the hurley and stitches it over the bar. So a chance now for Hoggy over on that far side of the field. From his own 65, not greatly struck going inside. And Simon Kennefick is going in up on the breaking ball inside. Looking for options outside. Sees one in Adam O'Donovan. Shortens the grip of the hurley and stitches it over the bar.
Good score and good play out of Simon, in fairness.
And going on the bike here is Darcy. Going over that far side of the field, working his way inside, good pace shown in towards Keelan Murphy, ends up being locked up in a tackle. Murphy sprays the ball up, shortens the grip of the hurley, and that's his second point. Pucko landing short to David Noonan, splashes the ball long towards the corner. Typical Hoggy shot, typical Hoggies of the Hoggy score. They're clapping their hands to the north stand, it is.
He may have been somebody that could bring something to the Cork half forward line. He hasn't set the world alight this evening.
No, I think Robert Downey is.
Patrick Horgan stitching over that. Owen Downey switches the play, looking for Kennefick inside, leaves a gauche, heard the show from Hoggy. Hoggy turns back on the right, and Hoggy stitches it over the bar. So it's an opportunity here for Myers to reduce the margin to 2 points, and he does that. So 113, 16 points into space over on that far side. Breaking onto it is Aaron Myers. Myers turns back on the right, looking for his second point of the game from play, and the umpire goes for the white flag. Real ruck inside there. Ruck ensued out towards Doris. He's got 3 points in this championship already. Going a long way in. Conor Doris with an amazing score.
Monster score from Doris. We mentioned him in the quarter-final. He loves the limelight here. That's exactly what he's done again today. But
the voice of Shiny McGrath and Mark Larner's proceeding as Aaron Myers gets back on the action. Myers looking for his third point from play. That's a great response from the South corner forward.
No.
In towards the full forward line. Looking for Nodwell inside. He's broken onto the breaking ball. Talbot going for the shot and goal and just stuck it over. Will Carney still on the field from what I can see. And so is Conor O'Sullivan. Surely we'll be cutting the podcast tomorrow morning with Dale because he's watching on this afternoon. Jack O'Connor turns back on the right and Salisbury take the lead. As Patrick Horgan inside the 45, feet inside this near touchline, turns it from right to left over the bar. There's a chance now for Sars to try and set up an attack. Poor shot from Doris on that occasion. Kennedy goes quick, looking for Craig Leahy, who pops the ball inside to Will Carney. Long ball from Carney, route one, in towards the full forward line. They've got it, walking the ball inside. Ben Nodwell turns back on the left hand side, going for goal. Sweeney just left it through his hurley and couldn't get a grasp of it, and that gives an opportunity for the Glen to try and square it up. Stevie MacDonald works it back inside to Rob Downey, clears the lines, edge on the seat stuff here live on the Irish Examiner as the Glen start to break through. Noonan half hooked, walks inside, he's got to the right man though. Hoggy's got possession and Hoggy's got the score.
Middleton still having possession out with the aforementioned Conor Lehane, and Lehane off his left from 65 yards. Half of it, it's broken free again, so Conor Lehane has a bit of space in front of him, and Lehane from 60 yards. Lehane, has he got it? Yes, in these opening exchanges, but that's not going to count a jot to Middleton when you're producing a score like. Plays it nice and short. That's a wonderful piece of hurling there to pick out. Pa White had that bad miss a few moments ago, has shaken off that one. Conor trying to funnel it back towards Conor Lehane. Instead it's his centre forward, I think Ross O'Regan, that's going to have a pop. Ross O'Regan, wing back racing down towards Conor Lehane. This is great offloading, hurling. Ross O'Regan having another pop, and Ross O'Regan having a shot in there towards Simon Kennefick that got it off, and the shot eventually from Patrick Horgan. Fine ball by Brian Saunderson to pick out Conor Lahan. That's a wonderful puck out, and that is a wonderful shot by the two tackles. Bursting through, loses the ball, picking it back up again, trying to get a shot off in the end. Has he got a point? He has got a... That's the advice from Shawnee there. Luke O'Farrell gone back to bring in Pa White, and Pa White from Ross O'Regan. O'Regan from the sideline. He's not going to manage that. He's not going to manage that. He's proven me wrong. Everywhere, isn't he? Sam Quirk. He's going to go back and bring Lahan back into play. Lahan from just outside halfway. Yeah. All the way towards Sean O'Mara, the man who's in UCC. He's 23 and he's moving at pace. And Sean O'Mara, the shot from out in the wing. And
calling for those frees which 12 months ago were being given.
You're watching the Co-op Superstores Cork Premier Senior Hurling Championship final. There's a battle for possession here, and there's a goal. And it's Patrick Horgan who's after putting it. Cooked it slightly. Oh, that's a lovely piece of magic there by Lahan. It's not going to end in a score though, is it? Is it? Is it? For Dean Brosnan, still Dean Brosnan on the 21, being forced to go backwards and then forwards, and then Dean Brosnan getting the shot off. The man is playing in his 7th coming down. A lovely ball being played in towards the corner for the wing forward, should I say, Luke Horgan. And Luke Horgan from Brosnan. Dean Brosnan for Glen Rovers going in towards Patrick Horgan. Horgan forced to realign, and eventually Patrick Horgan getting the shot off. Ball in there towards it's eventually found its way towards Simon Kennefick. I don't know, was he the intended target, but Kennefick has it, and Kennefick, that's Sean O'Mara trying to work something out there, has got a runner, and that's Cormac Bosang from 40 yards. Cormac Bosang
to date. Bosang score again. Lehan at the heart of this free, so these are two massive scores.
Shot forward Mark Dooley. It's gone in towards the wing forward. Eventually it's Luke Horgan, I think that's after, or is it Kennefick again? Simon Conor Lahan gone in towards the corner. It's the corner forward there. It's Luke O'Farrell, still Luke O'Farrell. The shot from O'Farrell, and the point from and scored the game's only goal as well.
Yeah, but Midland want to concede easy frees now. That was, I would consider, an easy.
Dean Brosnan, he's going to drop it in low. They're all coming out for it. Up they go. There's a big hand in there. There's a shot. It's in. Oh!
And here's Alan Walsh. He's gotten his bike. He's burnt Sean O'Connor. There's an opportunity to go played across the square. Is there an opportunity still? Yes, it's in the back of the net.
Get into the game as early as possible, but that's the way the game has gone.
Snapshot around the body here from Kevin O'Sullivan.
Rather than later.
Well, we'll stick with the play for the moment as Kevin O'Sullivan hitting this ball in, and he converts the score for Thomas Merrick to go long ball inside 101, looking for Hankert. Ball's broken down, kicked by Hankert. Oh, it was close. In this opening half so far, as Ian Walsh plays a ball inside to the full forward line again. Aidan Walsh looking for his second score of the game, and it's from Merrick. And turning from defence into attack, Joe Merrick looking for Hankert inside. Goal opportunity on Rob Cullinan, and a goal. Very set. Pressure. Crossed to the 21-metre line, but just couldn't pick out an O'Neill's player. But the Cantuck mistake is allowed an opportunity. Killian Broderick! Oh! Score from a Ford O'Neill's point of view. A chance for Conor Walsh to take on the marker. Great solo. Conor Walsh pulled first time. Back to the net. Owen Motherway, and a clearance from Mark O'Keefe, finding Billy Dunn inside. The man from Ballyhemlican Ladies Bridge. The Bally. Ball down towards this near sideline, well picked up here by Thomas Mellery, the captain of the side. It's turning in, and it turns in.
This half, maybe they think that the wind will help them, so that was a disappointing white from Maiden. He'll be disappointed with that. Great
and against the
again.
wind here, O'Neill's are taking the scuff in the second half, shortens the grip of the Hurley, finding Liam O'Keefe. O'Keefe 1-on-1 with the Hoover Melrick, but O'Keefe finds enough room. Yeah. Luke's man outside in Aidan. Just dummies outside. Merrick sold to Candy, took the shot at leisure and stitched the ball over the bar. Nathan Wall has been very consistent in this game this afternoon. Conor Walsh, he took the bounce of the ball. He's 1-on-1 with Stone. Walsh with the shot on Westbury. Lorcan McLaughlin picking out a man in space, and Daniel O'Connell, a second opportunity from O'Connell, and he makes no mistake on this.
He's in the game quite a bit, and he's towering forward.
Poor pick out there, and a chance now for Killian Broderick. He's going in a goal. Goes for a shot. Over
to the driving seat, and Jordan's quite right. I think Dan Brown and Ryan Walsh in the half-back, and Lorcan McLaughlin have been really
additional time shortly as Brian O'Sullivan looking to try and put the nail into the Ford O'Neill's coffin. Ball walked inside towards the full forward line, and he's only over the Premier Intermediate Football Championship final in a couple of weeks. But O'Sullivan to tack on a further score to make it he's not Sweetenham, finding the onrushing man who started in this game, Jerry O'Neill, who's got 5 points this championship. This is going high, and the umpire is going for the flag. It creeps in that far upright.
That was an excellent score from Jerry O'Neill. He went over on the far side from a very accurate point.
Switching the play to the far side, and Dave Morrison making a massive run, beating Colm Day in possession. Daly, well, he's been turned here by Morrison. Morrison shortening the grip on early. Umpire taking a good look, and Castlelyons are up and running for the first time. As Ronan Fenton intercepted that one. Ball to the centre park to Alan Fenton, man who scored 31 points in this championship. He's getting himself in the Premier Intermediate Centre. Lovely deft little foot touch there by David Morrison. Ball breaks outside to Ronan Fenton, shortens the grip of the hurley, going a long way in and going a long way over the bar, and all of a sudden Corsey Rovers were leading after 6 points to 3. Discretion, and Sean Toomey has won the breaking ball, trying to break inside towards Castlelyons territory, takes on the man off the left hand side, and that, after a mistake from the puck out from Castlelyons, it's a superb level. Leary finding Leon Ducey to this near side. Ducey racing to the 45 metre line, shortens the grip of the hurley and retakes the lead from the Immakilly size point of view.
Yeah, excellent score, and as Mark said in the last
side, Tom Carroll there, break it down. Colin Barry, was he holding back the Corsey Rovers man Sean Toomey, who effected a great tackle there, and here's Jerry O'Neill getting his second point of the game, and we're level once again.
Ball off of the Tom Carroll's hurley, and Jerry O'Neill picked up the pieces. Thanks very much.
Ball worked inside, goal opportunity, Castlelyons scribbles into the back of the net, goal scored to the way of Niall O'Leary.
great goal again, ball great.
Spillane now to try and get on possession, does so, shortens the stick, plays it outside out towards Anthony Spillane, the two brothers combining. Here is the captain of the Castlelyons side, and all of a sudden inside a minute they take a from 9. Can Corsey Rovers get a reply as playing it outside Liam Collins outside to Ronan Nyan, and that's a very, very good reply.
Yeah, again, straight from the puck out again, long puck out, but Stephen Nyan broke by
power line to the goal scorer, Niall O'Leary. Outside to, here is Owen May from the 45 metre line. Shot going in from Owen May, and a score going the way of Owen May. Shot to Tom Carroll, finding Leo Sexton. Long ball looking for Anthony Spillane. Super catch from the Castlelyons captain. Ball in, goes for the flag. What a score from the Castlelyons.
right hand high over the bar. Great score, great leadership from Anthony Spillane in that occasion.
Corsey Rovers winning possession. Jerry O'Neill looking for a reply, and that's a superb reply, Mark. Looking for Spillane again, who's climbing highest, and this occasion Ronan Fenton breaking onto possession, pops the ball on the loop to Anthony Spillane, and Spillane has been eccentric and electric in the opening 29 possession. Deep inside his own half, looking to switch the play back where it came from, works outside, out towards Alan Fenton it is, and Alan Fenton with the score.
Yeah.
Down the centre, just slipped through the hands of the Corsey Rovers man, and Liam Collins, and the shot going in here from Anthony Spillane, or Colm Spillane, who contacted us during the week. And Sean, I hope you're keeping well, as this ball going a long way in, going to the left hand side and inside the near upright, and Sean O'Sullivan, well, I can
fight tooth and nail for the next puck out and turn the ball back towards the Corsey's forward line.
4 scores in a row from a Corsey's point of view, but Owen May stems the tide and releases the ball, and all of a sudden the South East Divisional side aren't out of it.
They were never out of it, Patrick, but they're fighting tooth and nail for everything.
Yes,
you know?
Richard Sweeten from the short sideline evaded the tackle and up to slip through his hand. Good tackling from a Corsey Rovers point of view. Pops the ball outside to Jerry O'Neill. Skyscraper going into the Blackrock end. And another brilliant score from the name of Jerry O'Neill. Being replaced by Owen Coleman. And just there now, Colm Daly making his way off the field as Kevin Collins comes into play. And Corsey Rovers, well, they're under pressure, and they're under more pressure now because Castlelyons have extended it straight off the back of the quarter time. The fourth
again off his right hand, got a great score for his third point, I think, in this game.
Ball won inside by Sean Toomey, breaking through 1-2, being Harry Hassel. Great pass inside, shot and goal, broken and into the back of the net. The sucker punch that Corsey Rovers badly needed is going to the name of the Fenton. This time Corsey Rovers getting the rub of the green through Martin Collins. Richard Sweeten steadies the feed, looks right to the Blackrock end, ball going in. Monster score, and we're down to the minimum. To Brian Collins, As the defender trying to break away was Liam Collins. Shot going in here, short in the grip of the Hurley, and then Fenton. What a score at a crucial juncture. The mark. Great pick from Anthony Spillane, finding the runner inside. Spillane kept it in by the byline, pops the ball out towards the edge of the D, going for the shot inside here. Mikey Spillane, the two Spillane brothers